Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Megan, and today we are going to talk about how to make a sigil. I wanted to go over two basic methods for how to create a sigil, but first we need to really define what a sigil is. So a sigil is essentially a magical symbol that you either create or you use if someone else has created it for a specific purpose. So in today's video, we're just going to go over how to actually make the sigil, but make sure that you're subscribed to my channel because I will be doing another video on how to actually use the sigil. So go ahead and if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button down below. So like I said, we're going to be going over two different methods for how to create your own sigils. The first method is the most common, and then the second method is my personal favorite. So let's hop into the first method. So there are several ways that you can create a sigil, and today I am going to be showing you the most common. So the first thing that we need to do when we create a sigil is come up with our affirmation or what we want the sigil to stand for or mean. So in this case, let's just pick an easy one for demonstration's sake. We will do I am happy. Now we always want to write our sigils in present tense. I am, not I will be, not I was. Present tense, I am happy. So we have our affirmation here, what the sigil is going to stand for. And then the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take out all vowels and reduce the repeating letters. So the vowels in this case is I and A, and we'll leave Y in there just for giggles. So now we are left with M, H, P, P, Y. So now we need to take out the duplicating letters. So we only want one of each letter in our sigil. So we don't need to take out both P's, we just need to take out one. Okay, so now we are left with the letters M, H, P, and Y. So those are the letters that we're going to be using to create our sigil. So to make this easier, I'm just going to create a new layer here. And I'm going to turn down the opacity of this layer. Okay, so then I'll come in here with another color. Now this is just for my sake, so that I don't have to open more than one screen. So now we're going to take our letters, M, H, P, and Y, and we are going to split them into lines, into very simple shapes. We're going to break them down into their simplest form. So for example, M would turn into one line like that, two diagonals, and another straight line. Okay, and you do that for each letter. And now you have the base for your sigil. Now, what some people like to do is create a sigil inside of a circle. So there's a circle, and we can go ahead and do it this way. So the point is to use all of the lines from your letters and put them inside the circle so that the phrase or the letters are indiscernible. Now you can do this any way that you want, any way that fits what or how you think it should look. So I'm just going to go ahead and do this really quick. I'm not going to lie, this is not my favorite way of making sigils, but this is the most common. Okay, so now obviously you have a symbol here that has no discernible meaning to anybody looking from the outside. However, if you are the one that created this symbol, you would know that everything here stands for our original phrase of I am happy. So as you can see, the first method for creating sigils using the affirmation and breaking the letters down into their parts is a very straightforward way to create a sigil. However, I am not a fan of doing it this way because I like more organic designs and I don't like designs that have very harsh lines and elements to them. So now we're going to talk about method number 2. Now, another way that you can make sigils is by coming up with a symbol on your own. So, going back to the same phrase, I am happy, we're going to create a symbol that represents this particular phrase for us. Now, this is my favorite way of creating sigils because the symbol is personal to me and I know what it means without having to go through and break down the letters and take specific things out. So, in this method, you create the symbol on your own based on what your affirmation is. So I'm just going to create one really quick for this phrase. Okay, so obviously that's like a rough sketch. Um, be nice, I'm not an artist. But then once I have like a rough idea of what it is that I want the symbol to look like, I can go ahead and make it better. So okay, so that is a quick little sigil for me for I am happy. Now, for me, it might be easy to see. Well, you guys can probably see it too. It's not that subtle of a sigil, but we've got a sun here, and then we have an arrow pointing up. Now, this works for me because sunshine for me corresponds with happiness and joy, and I want my sunshine to go up. I am happy. And that is a second method for creating a sigil. So there you have it. Those are 2 different ways to make sigils. Method number 2 is my personal favorite. Again, like I said, because I like more organic designs, more curvy and flowy, and not as harsh with all of the straight lines. Now, a sigil can be used for millions of different reasons. They can be used to help you sleep or to help boost your confidence before taking a test. And they can even be used to help your plants grow. So make sure you're subscribed to my channel. Go ahead and click that subscribe button if you haven't already, because I will be going over several different ways that you can use sigils in an upcoming video. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!